Hello, you guys. Thank you once again for tuning in to Celebrity Variety Talk. I am here today to bring you a story. This time it's a more horrific story, which is similar to the story of Maleah Davis, the little girl that was allegedly killed by her mother's boyfriend in Houston, Texas. And the boyfriend is in jail now. And everyone online has accused that mother, but she has not been charged because they haven't found enough evidence as of yet. The case is still ongoing and they keep postponing derion Vence's trial. Now, today my story is about a little girl named Mia, and this is in the UK. Mia's mother's boyfriend. This is a very similar case, except for the mother was actually there at the time of this baby's death. And so I feel that she should be accountable for it, just like the Brittany Bowens lady with Maleah Davis, because of the fact that she was a mother and she should have been watching her daughter, especially with a man that wasn't his father at all times. This man was shouting cursing words at a 23-month-old baby, you guys. Just like derion Vence was whipping that baby. Because remember, Brittany Bowens said it on TV when Cornell X was talking to her. He brought it to the media, and she was standing there, and Cornell said that Brittany Bowens knew of abuse from derion Vence with her child. And she stood there and let him say it. If it wasn't true, she wouldn't have done it. So I feel that they should have gotten her just on that alone. Okay, because I know the man wouldn't lie with her on TV. Or if he was lying, she would have stopped him in the camera. This baby was only 23 months old, unlike Maleah was like 4 or 5 years old. The man was shouting all the time, "Shut the F up," to a 23-month-old baby. What mother would let a man talk to her little baby like that? Every day, they said, the neighbors said they heard him always yelling at that little baby, "Shut the F up, shut the F up." And so when the baby name was Mia, and so the neighbors called the police, and they had called weeks before this baby's death. If people would have been checking into that, this little baby Mia would possibly be alive today. But she died of brain damage because this man that was hollering, "Shut the F up," he killed that baby, and that mother knew that this man was yelling at her child. So she has to pay just as much time as him, if not more. So the trial is still going on. The baby died of brain damage because of lack of oxygen, February 2014. Of course, he was going to deny it. He denied it, and she denied it also, that she allowed him to do it. It's a no-brainer. If you're a mother and you're there with your boyfriend and your baby, and you hear him telling this baby, "Shut the F up," a 23-month-old baby, oh my God. The neighbor said he had a temper, and they always heard all this noise with him yelling at this little baby. I mean, if that mother would have caught that in time, if the neighbors heard it, she heard it, and she's the mother. It's the same thing, similar case with that derion Vence, where Brittany Bowens should have stopped him from holding her baby, loving on her baby, because possibly he could have raped the baby, because they did say it was some gruesome charges there when they did the autopsy. The baby had been totally abused in more ways than one. So he told her one night, "Let me just sit with the baby, and I want to make sure that she don't wake up." When he said that, she should have ran in there. She should have told him, "Oh no, you don't need to sit with my baby. You do not need to sit with my baby to make sure she don't wake up." Because he was smothering that baby, probably had been smothering her every night. And the mother just let him have his way with that child, the same way Brittany Bowens did with derion Vence. Mothers, you know nothing about these men if it's not the baby's fathers. Why would you let a man take control of your baby? Why? And so The baby died, and when the baby died, the mother and the boyfriend ran to the streets for help. You gonna run to the streets for help? So all of the people ran out to help, and they did CPR, trying to revive the little baby Mia. It was no return because her brain damage was irreversible. It was like when he was smothering her, it just cut off the oxygen and it caused that baby to go in cardiac arrest. How horrific is that, you guys? What is going on with the mothers that are allowing these men that are not the baby's fathers to take over their kids? That wasn't for him to even watch that baby. That wasn't for him to curse that little baby. Shut the F up to a 23-month-old baby? Oh my God. They both should rot in jail. They both should rot in jail. It's just like this derion vence trial, the same thing. And everyone says the mother should be charged just like this mother is charged. You see what I'm saying? Because if a mother allowed a man to take control of a baby that's not theirs and that baby dies, she should be charged. Because like I've always said, it was 8 of us. I am the 7th sibling. And my mother watched us at all times. At all times. And if it was 8 of us and she did it, can you imagine somebody not watching one little baby? One little baby? And I used to ask my mother, I said, Mom, did you ever get tired of us? With 8 kids, did you ever get tired of us? She go, no, because I know nobody would love you like me. And so they watched us all at all times, knew where we were at all times. Even when we got big and grown, they still was checking on us. You know what I'm saying? So how could a mother let a man curse out the 23-month-old baby? Or how could Brittany Bowens let derion vence have control over her baby to where he could bathe her without her consent? And then possibly rape her and beat her. And CBS had to get involved. See, in this case, when the neighbors called, they said when they heard that yelling and that crying, and the guy name was Garner or something like that, when they heard that baby crying and they heard him cursing that baby, they called weeks before her death and nothing was done about it. People need to take this stuff serious when it comes to children, because we're not going to have any kids, any future. I mean, where are the kids? Our kids of tomorrow. They're going to be gone and dead. The parents are killing them or letting these men kill them. And some of the parents are killing them themselves. The women are killing the kids. What's going on? Why have a child? Why bring a child into the world? The child did not come in the world to die by your hands or your boyfriend's hands. That child came in the world to live a full life and let God, who brought that baby in the world, take that baby out. It's not for man to do. That is horrific, you guys. It's just like the Brittany Bowens and the derion vence case. That's going to be coming up also, because derion vence is still in jail and Brittany Bowens have not been charged, but the investigation is still going on. They just have not pinpointed anything to link her with yet. This stuff is crazy, you guys. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think is going to come out of this trial. Do you think that mother actually will be charged? Because it's still going on. This is in the UK. And I just can't get over the fact that these mothers are not protecting their babies. I wouldn't even care if it was a boy, because now you got boys being abused just as well as the little girls. So it's not just about your daughters, it's about your sons and your daughters. You have to watch people if they're not the fathers, and even if they are the fathers. My mother, even if you are the father, it seems that mothers always still protect their little girls. It doesn't matter if the father, even the father is giving love to the baby, but that mother is still going to always be somewhere near. Always. Always going to watch their children. So yes, I feel that she should be charged, that mother should be charged, just as well as the man that smothered that little girl. Because he's denying it, but the evidence speaks for itself. It shows that her oxygen was cut off, and then he said, he's always saying, shut the F up. little girl, like she was crying to much. Shut the F up. Well, she probably knew he was a demon. Because, you know, babies can read people. That baby probably knew that man was no good for her mother. Really. She knew that. Yeah, but then she didn't know that her mother wasn't no good for her. Because that was her mother. She didn't know that her mother wasn't protecting her because she was a baby. But she knew that that man was no good, and he possibly had been molesting that little girl. And that could have been the reason the little girl was crying all the time. And he's talking about shut the F up to a baby. And he wanted to, why did he want to go in the room and say that I'm going to go and sit in with her to make sure she don't wake up? Well, no telling what he was doing to that little girl. What a stupid mother that was. Stupid mother to not protect that baby. When that man said, I'm going in that room to make sure she don't wake up, I would have told him, no, you don't have to go in the room with my baby. My baby could go to sleep, wake up. My baby can do whatever the hell she wants to do. That's my baby. You see what I'm saying? A 23-month-old baby named Mia in the UK, and her boyfriend smothered that little baby because she was not protecting her. These stories are getting ridiculous. Please, you guys, click like, share, and subscribe so I can come back with some more stories. This was just one I just picked up. I just couldn't believe it because it was similar to the derion, vence, and the Maleah David story. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to click like, share, and definitely that subscribe button. Talk to you soon. Bye.